What's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. I'm laughing because Miss Alabama Reloader is over here to my right. She doesn't want to be in the video. It's just kind of funny. So, hold on, I gotta turn the heat down a little bit. So, it's been a pretty fun week. We're actually on our way back from Orlando, Florida. Just passing through Thomasville, Georgia right now. She had some type of work conference she needed to go to, and she needed somebody to drive her. That somebody is me. And so now we're heading back. And before I get into the pictures and the video and all that of some deer that have been killed this season, I just want to give a food report that if you ever go to Orlando, Florida, all right, if you go to Disney Springs, there's two places you need to visit to eat. Blaze Pizza is one. The Polite Pig? The Polite Pig is the second one. Okay, go to both of those places. Great food. You can thank me later. Outside of the Disney resort area, there's a place called Cowboy Chicken. That's another one, 5-star. Go check it out. And then we actually stopped in Thomasville and spent the night last night. And Q Cafe, we just ate breakfast there. Now we're heading home. Q Cafe in Thomasville, Georgia. 2 thumbs up. So there's your food report for the day. So let's roll into some pictures. And actually, a buddy of mine, he killed a doe with a hunting load that I worked up for him in his 7 rim mag, and he actually filmed a video about it, and so I'm going to roll that in as well. But this is basically just a, hey, here's some of the success that people have had so far into deer season here in Alabama. I think I counted maybe 9 or 10 deer, something like that, maybe more than that, have fallen at the hands of a hunting load from Alabama Reloader. Hashtag death from above. No. So right now, the numbers, the way it shakes out, 3 have been killed by a .243 Winchester. I believe 1 by a 6.5 Creedmoor, 1 by 708, a couple by 30-06, 1 by 270 Winchester, 1 by 7 rim mag. I'm just trying to remember all this off the top of my head, but 30 Thompson Center, if I hadn't said that already. So that's what you're about to see. You're gonna see some of the photos. I'll roll them in. I actually posted about this over on my Instagram page, so you guys go check that out. Made a collage of the deer that have been killed up until this point. A couple of really nice bucks too. So y'all check it out, and yeah. So y'all sit tight and take a look at the deer that have been killed.
Ready.
Hey everybody, was able to put down a pretty good sized doe this morning. It's Thanksgiving morning, so I'm pretty thankful for this. I just wanted to give a shout out to the Alabama Reloader himself. He has done some pretty extensive TLC on my 7 mag here. He was able to take it apart, get it cleaned up. This gun is very special to me. It was given to me by my dad. It was my first ever gun when I was 13 years old. So it meant a lot to me, and I knew that it needed a lot of deep cleaning, a lot of TLC. The Alabama Reloader took it apart, cleaned every bit of it. He also installed this new ATN X-Sight 4K Pro scope. and it of course performed absolutely incredibly. You can actually see the stand from there. It was a 261-yard shot to the stand, and she dropped right in her tracks. The Alabama Reloader also fixed me up some bullets specifically tailored to my gun, and to see her go down at 261 yards, and you can see the bullet hole there, went straight through right where it was supposed to be. There's three things you can count on: death, taxes, and the Alabama Reloader. So y'all need to reach out to him if you got any questions on your firearms, anything like that. He's the man to ask. So I appreciate Alabama Reloader. You the man. All right, you can hit the button.
All right, so that's pretty cool, right? You know, that's really, at the end of the day, the thing that probably puts a smile on my face the most is whenever, you know, a family member or close friends like, hey, can you work up a hunt load for me? Or, you know, hey, I'm struggling to get good performance out of this rifle. I don't want to take my kid hunting, or, you know, whatever. And do you mind looking at it and working up a load and all that? And then, you know, they run off and their kid kills their first deer, or just kills a deer, you know, might not be their first, but just kills one in general. Or they're able to go out and have a successful hunt, right? And then they, you know, shoot me a picture back, and I'm like, hey, that's what it's all about right there. So I'm just super blessed to be a small part of, you know, those folks' success, being able to go out in the woods, get a deer on the ground, right? If you've been deer hunting, okay, you know how difficult it can be to see deer, shoot deer, let alone shoot a really nice buck, right? So kudos to those folks. But that's pretty awesome. I just wanted to kind of bring you guys along, show you some of the success that people have had so far up until this point. I've killed one deer so far, so mine was one out of the ones that were shown. My daughter killed her first deer ever. She killed 5-point, so she killed it this season. That's pretty awesome. Several of the photos that were taken were of kids who have killed their very first deer, so that's pretty awesome. Right now, I'm actually loading up some more 243 Winchester with, this is the combination, the hybrid 100V. I'm just gonna do 40 grains of 100V with the Sierra 100 grain Game King. These are this combination is what I've kind of shown in the past couple of videos, just sort of showing the overall accuracy and how well this combination works in that Remington 700 that I have. But hopefully we can add another deer to the list that have been killed with the 243 Winchester this season. Hopefully we can add one to that list tomorrow. So today's Friday. Just got back home. Obviously you guys can tell that from the video, but it was about a 6.5 hour drive from where we were at down in Thomasville, Georgia. And now I've got to get these guys loaded up, because hitting the deer woods in the morning with my nephew, he's never been hunting before. Really pumped about that. Gonna take him. We got a buddy that reached out to me. He was like, hey, you know, I've got, you know, just put up a brand new shooting house on my property. I'd love for you to come out and check it out. And it just so happens to work out a lot better for my nephew and my brother-in-law, just because of where they live. in the proximity that this place is to their house. It's only like a 45-minute drive for them, so it's gonna work out really, really good for a morning hunt. So that's what we're gonna go do. So we will see, hopefully, you know, I can do a follow-up video and be like, hey, check it out. But that's what I'm gonna run, 40 grains of hybrid 100V with that bullet, the Sierra 100 grain Game King. Should get us around 28-30 at the muzzle, something along those lines, which is gonna be plenty, more than enough for the distances that, you know, we're gonna be taking a shot on deer tomorrow. Hopefully, that's gonna be more than adequate. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.